I'll go with 10 by 10 about last week's show. So let's go between the match. We have Mr. Symbol qualifying match. So we have Kevin Owens, which take on Dominic Mysterio. Kevin Owens is like Drew McIntyre every night. Randy Orton and Bobby Lashley is the men's and Mr. Symbol match on 24th. And was by the way of his victory over Judgment Day, Dominic Mysterio, Kevin Owens over King, and wrestlers from and expanded to R-Truth. And was at the ringside in low late. Dominic Mysterio was all to R-Truth to the faith him and conceal and was attributed to him by promising him a spot in the Judgment Day. And was raised to the babyface game of activities going along with the orders of only two set down into the seal. Mysterio turned right into a pop up on Papa Bomb. We have Kevin Owens cast his ticket to Perth, Australia. There was also a wrestling match by the Red Hot crowd in St. Lake City, Utah, and it was a person into R-Truth Judgment Day story made this a great start to what should be essentially so. Kevin Owens won his match. A wrestler of booze from the fans reportedly drowned out. Dominic Mysterio, who was heated, was off the shots. Kevin Owens encountered Mysterio and attempted at 3 with one of his own, probably to Cody Graves to say 3. Finally, and condolences is the good stuff. Speaking of R-Truth, proving to be smaller than he is given credit for evolving Mysterio table was a nice change in piece of the comic canical. Speaking of backstage, this is back and forth involving Drew McIntyre and every night and gave away to pull apart by referees. Next match we have a Mr. Symbol to qualified match. We have Selena Vega goes one against Timothy Stride. Well, a Mr. Symbol by Timothy Time. It was remains to be seen, but that may very well be the case after Timothy Stride defeating Selena Vega to advertise to support live event and next Saturday night. The was between the mask was sold, but it was all. It was by the proposal of Linda de Tasma in the front row in the arrival of NWO. Arrested to Cunningham has set a fight between Vega and Timothy Strand and spilled to the area floor. Alexa Lopez talked trash with the former lead to the one, the only queen of the ring in back in WWE history, pointing her over the granite drill and bending up on her. Alexa addresses allowed Timothy Strand to put her down with a spine buster and add the Perez moonsault even for the win. This was some asses here, and Timothy Strand continues to impress on the main roster and even though there was an ongoing rivalry between the two fastest and overqualified classmates. And the winner of that match, Tiffany Stratton. So Nanny figure is really good and should have something more consist and do at this point in her career. She goes up and out whenever she gets the chance. And what's the match between Vega and Lopez is going to be follow and has along. And what's the half state is it for us to watch two things. So next match has the Archers of Pain return to the squash circle. And in result, no has the Archers of Pain return to the ring and made short work of his opponents from back in NXT. Sonny Bonnie and Blue Morris. And wasn't it short, sweet? Was it to the one of the most judgment in tag teams? Was it ever has a collective team continues to heat the final testament up? And the winner of that match is AOP. So, was it before the match? And this guy sent a message to Bailey and hit up Jill, so now at WrestleMania 40. So, speaking of backstage, and Dakota Kai said to Bailey, says, you need to help me out, and if they been talking about me, and I just so went out, when Kai said to Bailey, says, I want your help. So, speaking of backstage, Logan Paul cut a promo and he evolved to beat The Miz in the women's dimension symbol and signed Seth Rollins for World Heavyweight Championship and more. Permanently get his WrestleMania win. It wasn't back and gets that it wasn't just a fact that it is a followable story with a person dating back a year ago. It wasn't as a part of what makes this creative with grain. So there was a great imaging models and nothing is forgotten. So next match we have a Mississippi qualifying match. We have The Miz, which take on Logan Paul. WWE United States champion Logan Paul completed a stunning fail in The Miz and Mississippi match. I was defeating The Miz to on his way to the contest. Speaking of Logan Paul, overcame a knee surgery that wasn't focused on turnout between the match. By it wasn't his opponent to on the victory, but did not do it all by himself. After was backing late in the match, his buddy Seth and reduced a pull of Blaze Knuckles. Between with Miz tossed them away, but the addresses allowed Logan Paul to recover and dive his Hollywood A-lister opponent into the mat for the win. It wasn't between the match was better than it may have been on the paper, but that should not surprise. There wasn't anyone who paid attention to Logan Paul. With Miz, the first match was back in SummerSlam about 2 years ago. It wasn't they have chemistry, and even with the tables turned into the walls, and that was on display here. Logan Paul really was the right call and competes the one of the more stars and stunning fails in recent symbol history, and the winner in that match is Logan Paul. This was a Logan Paul first free television match to a date. Logan Paul dropped Miz and Emily remember to see his ankle, leg, and most of those also little things that make him better. That was beyond his years into destiny. He was born to do this and was between backstage to celebrate Timothy Stratton, a chocolate trash on her, and Mrs. Simple opponents, Bianca Belair and Liv Morgan, and was before Shay Corgill took his business to her and gave up the business with Smackdown guest announcer Nick Aldis. So next match we have a Mrs. Simple qualified match. We have Naomi take on Albert Flyer. Naomi is going to Mrs. Simple, the former SmackDown Women's and Tag Team Champion, defeating Albert Flyer in the Holy Contest match on Friday night, tapping her out and moving one step closer to silencing either Rhea Ripley or Nia Jax with the Women's World Championship at 12 at WrestleMania. Naomi will outstanding between the ropes and more confident in that she did in her one rest of the company that can be to avoid and growing her skill instead doing her run with TNA. And what about she was on the point here. It will have been nice to see our father upon asking John to be built in some form of fashions, and also that fans had a reason to invest in the idea that it wasn't any women's match to win, but every then this was a sparkle return of Naomi versus both other icon is a qualified of her performance. And the winner of that match is Naomi. Naomi entitled the era to the new theme music. That was very small to that of her TNA theme. It wasn't good. It was the gap between the Naomi we knew and the women's compared she is today. If you did not check out any of Naomi's work in TNA under her name, Tiffany, so now she is a totally different wrestler at this point in her career, and then when she left the company back in last year. So between this announcement, the bloodline comes to Smackdown. So Melissa's sunglasses on at $500 with it drip over his massive piece. And was a baby face of Dwayne Sausage Rock was in the house on Friday night. And he wasted little time letting the world know that this is not the people said, and they had grown to a love. This was positive walk in Tao Marcus Starr. He wanted his plans to headline at WrestleMania against Roman Reigns and his family. Spotlight is the biggest match into the company. Her streak go up in flames, and was because of the WWE Universe and do a breakable bound with Cody Rhodes said. That was in between of one and insults the Rock vows to make sure Cody Rhodes lost to Roman Reigns for the second wrestling of a year, and then he took his place in the bloodline alongside the Travis Reeve. Solo Sikoa and Cindy also all the while, and Paul Heyman was on presidency. It may appear that this was no new wicked or department here, but Roman Reigns was intimate or into the promo that everything he said by him and The Rock had meeting. It was in front of Mason that the friends had to listen and understand. That was a set and something here is about to see to Cody Rhodes lose come back into play shortly. Anything unless just the power he has a member of the board of advisors with TKO. Unless tonight we can say The Rock is a member of the bloodline and finally your life has meeting with The Rock said very embarrassing. The Rock said he is going to do everything in his power to make sure and Cody Rhodes walks out of 30 and a loser. So the Rock opponent cannot stick a single pointed finger in said it is has by heated waves said to the sky. So let's go between of live posts today. So we have 75 people alive this show tonight. 2 didn't like it, and 25 people like this show. So let me check on Twitter on my laptop here. I just got my laptop today. I just got it from on my birthday for last year. I had it. So let me take a look what's going on tonight's Smackdown. So last time The Rock says this is so out and crowd is getting lit to the sales in tonight. Booze. So this is what The Rock said after his Twitter he was tweeted out. After said the show tonight. And I was thinking about okay, this is what the second tweet it says the bonds to the WWE Universe to what would have been the biggest WrestleMania in the main event history. So this is what on Twitter I'm checking this out right now. So thank you for watching for tonight. I'm back here Monday for Monday Night Raw and so much more. So how was it Friday? Have a good weekend all you guys here today. So I'll be back here Monday for Monday Night Raw. And I'll see you guys next time for next week for Raw and so much more. So however, have a great weekend for all you guys here today. And I'm back here tomorrow for regular videos tomorrow. And I'll be back Monday for more of Monday Night Raw. And I'm going to do next review Wednesday for next week for AEW Dynamite. So how was it Friday? Have a good weekend for all you guys here today. And but next time, peace.